Good morning, Chandra.
Good morning.
So I was really thank you for coming. I wanted to talk to you about several things. You've studied the flute. You've been outside of Auroville studying with Chaurasia.
Yes.
And was a great flautist, Indian flautist. And now you've been working on going to continue your studies in England. Can you tell me a little bit about that? I heard you wanted to go to Cambridge.
Yes, well, thank you for inviting me. And yes, I was in Orissa with my master, Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia, for about 3 years, studying very intensively the bansuri, the North Indian flute, the bamboo flute. And it was then, in a purely musical context, then that an intellectual thirst kind of burst out, and I felt the need to go back to studying. And so that's when I decided that yes, that's the next step.
So you left the place, you came back to Auroville, you completed whatever requirements you needed to do to enter university, and why did you choose Cambridge?
I felt really inspired to go to a place where education is really fostered and everything is top quality, so that I feel that if it's really challenging, then I can give all of myself, and I need that kind of challenge, because Cambridge has a course that is more challenging than maybe other places, and so that allows me to give myself even more.
Were there any other universities that you had also looked at, or did you just really feel that institution embodied that?
Yeah, I felt that absolutely Cambridge was the kind of system that I really wanted. And of course, I applied to other universities as a backup plan. But that was where I wanted to go.
Would you be joining the music program there, or what particular field would you be following up there?
So I would be studying modern languages, which, well, to me, music is a language, so it's a bit in the same field to me. But the thing with Cambridge is that they have a lot of music going on, they have a lot of theatre going on, so I can really keep on going with all these things that I'm interested in.
So you'll be just plunging yourself in a whole environment of your choice, which is creative, but what does it mean, modern language? How does that fit in with theatre and music?
Well, no, that will be the course. And then they have these societies for music where there are a lot of musicians, and these societies for theatre that are not part of the academic learning. Okay. So it's extracurricular.
Okay, so it's an extracurricular that you're still plunged in. And my other question, and really one of the reasons is I wanted to ask you, why did you want to leave Auroville? I mean, there's been a lot of conflict with people thinking that children need to be in Auroville and they shouldn't leave, and it's often viewed as a failure. Personally, I don't think it's a failure. I think it's very important to be fully informed and have one's worldviews, and so. But I want to hear from you. Like, why do you think that going out is a bad thing?
No, I don't think going out is a bad thing. I think for most of the young Auroville kids, I think it's necessary, because only by going out then you realize the incredible treasure we have here. So at least for me, every time I came back to Auroville, I realized, wow, this is amazing, and we have this nowhere else in the world.
And you would just take it for granted if you were here. And
it's difficult to
understand what it really stands for.
Yeah. And the reason that I want to go out to study is because I know that I could do it here in Auroville, because it's amazing. One can study anything here and even go deeply into it. But I want to be surrounded by a field of intellectuals and of people studying the same subject that I am studying.
So you need a bigger body to identify with.
Exactly. Yes.
That's the main thing. And tell me a little bit about your personal journey. How did you manage to raise the funds? I mean, you've grown up in Auroville. You're not particularly wealthy, neither is your mom. So how did this all happen? And what help did you get? And also just for other students, so that they can understand, well, maybe we can try this. I'm very interested in trying to help. And so I want to hear your experience, and also what you think we could do to help for other students who would like to go out.
Yes. Well, yes, as you know, England is very expensive.